Good morning and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tisha and you're watching The Real Deal. So, as you see from the topic, today I'm gonna come at you again with my biggest culture shock when I moved to Portugal. So I have a couple of them, maybe 5 or 6 of them. Let me tell you something. When I said these were real shocker, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. And if you have, thank you for coming here, the real OG. And you, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. I mean, I'm waiting for you, okay? And please to turn on the notification bell that every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. And if you have subscribed and you haven't been getting your notification, please to turn your notification bell off and turn it on again. So, let's get into the video. Okay, so for me, I don't know if this is it's a culture shock for me, but it's also something that people say. And so I used to hear that white people were nasty. Let me tell you something. When I get to Portugal, that was a shocker for me. Listen, you can eat off the people them floor. They are so clean. They are always busy. I don't know if they ever find time to rest or sit down, but for the females, they're always cleaning. The house is always clean. You can go at any time of the day, and the floor it's tile. You can see yourself through the tile. Everything clean. That's a culture shock for me, because me I come expect to see nasty people. Kitchen well up to date. Dirty plate not in the sink. Plate wash and dry and put away in the cabinet. You know, a plate pan counter. I mean, that's a biggest shock for me, because and the next thing, when I first come here and go to the supermarket, when you go to supermarket in Jamaica, I mean, they have frozen goods in a give you frozen good in a cleaning supply in a different bag, meat and dairy in a different bag, and dry goods in a different bag, and you get them for free. Here, you have to purchase your bag or you have to bring a bag. So that was a culture shock for me. It wasn't that a big thing, but it was like, you know, it was like, really? You have to pay for bag here? Yeah. Pets! These people love them some pets. Oh my God, these people take care of their dog or their cat. When I say take care, especially if they are house pet. They have their own shampoos, their towel, their bath, their bed. Listen, if you want to get into where the money is, get into pet supplies. Listen, these people buy the food for that. I mean, listen, remember say when we are come from Jamaica, dog stay out the door, you know. We never make one bed feed me, and anywhere you can find himself in a one corner, I know say a feed spot that, you know. Dog get where we know one when your man left. In a Jamaica, dog get where we know. I mean, from the news you can see they have to charter a flight from Canada to take a homeless dog back to Canada, that street dogs that are on the street in Jamaica. When I say street dog, I mean street dog. Like, people don't give a crap about dog. People get a dog to protect them house, but yet we don't treat them good. Well, I have all my life I grew up with dog inside my yard, but I didn't have an affection for dogs. Dog was just dog. And when I come here and get a dog, there were so many things that I didn't know dogs were capable of doing. I have no idea. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. The first time my dog gets sick, I literally cried. I'm like, oh. My husband laughed after me and said, uh-huh. I see so much street dog in Jamaica. I know you come here crying over one dog. But I mean, they're pet, they take care, they love. People will pass you and your dog and play with your dog and don't look at you. That's how much they love pet here. The next thing is public display of affection with teenagers. So I know they do it in Jamaica, but you know when them see big, some people here dry, and if them see big people are pass, they will stop because nowadays people don't say nothing nowadays. But first time people used to, I mean, say things, and if they see you with a guy in a corner, them go straight to your mother here and tell your mother blah blah blah. But here, I pass people. Sorry about that noise. I'm living close to the street, so everything pass you're gonna hear. Car, bike, bicycle, everything. Horses, anything pass, you're gonna hear it. So I mean, I pass schoolers in arms, hugging up, all of that muchy stuff, and I'm like, oh, not my business. But it's not so much of a culture shock, but it's the thing that, I mean, it's okay for them. Like teenager can bring their girlfriend home or boyfriend if the family is going on a trip, or whatever. Like they can do that, which in Jamaica, you know, works. So, you know, if you're a girl picnic, you know, you have to hide and take your man. Maybe that's why they get pregnant. They're not allowed to really have boyfriends. I think it's changing now, but it's not allowed. I wouldn't allow it. I don't know. Coffee. Number 5, coffee. These people can drink some coffee. They have coffee bar all over. You see, like how we have bars in Jamaica? It's like a coffee bar. Like you go there and you have your express coffee. People drink express coffee here like it's no tomorrow. And you can't just go, oh, you don't invite somebody for a cup of coffee. Yes. And sit and talk and drink coffee. I hate express, it's so bitter. But it's a thing for them. And sometimes they load it with sugar. And guess what? These people are still looking sexy. What happened? These people, yes, the culture shock for me with all these Portuguese ladies, how shapy they are. You know, there's some white people don't have no shape. I like, you know, I tell them what you're shapy, big body, broad, hip, flat belly, like, what? These girls look good. These girls look, they don't have to make them some bottom. Most of them have, as far as I can see, no cure them skinny like a piece of stick. Them have hip and bottom. And if them fat, them broad out with flat belly and bottom. I'm like, ooh, these girls look good. That was a shock for me. Food. This is something that surprised me too. Like, these people no play with them food. Them culture food, nobody food no taste better than for them. And I'm like, I'm a Jamaican, and I'm like, nobody food no taste better than for me, Jamaican. But when I come, I say, them people here, literally, no matter what them food look like and taste like, for them food is the best in the world. You cannot talk bad about them food. I mean, whether it be colorless or tasteless or what, it's just a culture thing. I believe every culture just feel like say for them food are the best. Well, these people think that their food is the best in the world. I'm a Jamaican, you can't come to me with that. My food are the best. Yeah, so these people think that their food are the best in the world. They're very passionate about them food. Very passionate. That was shocking to me. And the next thing, bread. These people eat bread with everything. When I said eat bread with everything, bread man drop off bread every single day at everybody door. Them buy fresh bread every day. Fresh bread. They eat bread with breakfast, they eat bread with lunch, they eat bread with dinner. And guess what? These people not getting fat. I even look at a slice of bread and I get fat. And these people eat bread 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day and remain sexy. I'm like, what in the world? How the hell did you guys do it? Isn't that the same bread? Isn't the same ingredients in the bread? I guess it's the metabolism. I guess them grow up and eat. I don't know like how Chinese eat rice and them not fat. Maybe it's the same thing. Them eat all heap of bread and them just taste so. I don't know. Maybe it's the coffee. Maybe by drinking the coffee, they it helps them to slim down. I don't know. I need to know the secret because I mean, first when I just get here, the bread man used to bring 6 bread 5 days a week. I'm like, bring 3 days a week. That was still too much. I'm like, okay, bring 3 bread 3 days a week. And it's still too much because guess what? I just stick them in the freezer, stick them in the freezer when I get them. Because right now I'm not eating any bread. I ate bread yesterday. I have some bread yesterday, but that was like for the past 3 months, the first time I have a little piece of bread. And it was my brain telling me, because listen, the girl here, she love bread. That's my kryptonite. I get it from my great-grandfather. And everybody in my family like love bread and butter. Bread, butter. I love me some bread. I would sit and eat a whole bread in the space of like half a day. I would just keep going back and put some butter and bread and eat and put some butter and bread. I love me some bread. And when you see I have to take my mind, turn the switch off of bread, you must know because it blew me up like a balloon and I'm like, oh my God. Can you imagine you getting bread like so often, fresh bread, and you just can't look upon it? Yeah, that's me, that's a torture. But I mean, my health is more important. I mean, I do not have double chin anymore. Yeah, your girl is taking care of her inner body, outer body, you know, mentally. So no bread for me, but honestly, to how these people eat bread, I'm surprised they're just so sexy. And I have to try to be sexy. I have to cut rice, flour, bread out of my diet just to have a little sexy in me. But these people just eat what they want to eat. Sugar and bread, when me afraid of, those people just them just drink up them cup, they kept the espresso with the loaded of sugar and them good to go. Maybe that's why they always like an energizer body. They always going and go. They don't sit. These women don't sit. These men don't sit. They're always on the go. They work really hard. I must applaud them. Yeah, and that was one of the biggest culture shock for me. It's like those people that cut the grass on the road, the rain is falling, and those people don't go and get shelter. Those people just put on them raincoat and continue cut the grass. I'm like, oh, these people are very hard working. I mean, when the rainfall in Jamaica, we all want to come out of our bed and go work. Like, rainfall is so like almost every day. I mean, since May come in, it fall maybe 1-2 days. But this is the best for the year we're going to get. May and June is the best we're going to get for the year. And after that, rain again. Like, Rain, 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 rain. So anyway, that's it for me. I think I gave you 8 of them. Culture shock were really, really, really surprising me. I'm like, yeah. So, I mean, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. And if you have, thank you for coming back each and every time. Live, love, and laugh. Let no one steal your joy. Pay it forward and enjoy the... Oh, and happy belated Mother's Day to all you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I mean, we as mother, we celebrate Mother Day like every day, because nothing brings us much joy than seeing our children. I mean, it's the greatest gift God can give anybody, yeah? So for those of you who are not mothers and trying to be a mother, I wish the best for you, and I hope eventually next year we can celebrate Mother's Day together. And yeah, so enjoy the rest of your day. Live, love, and laugh, and let no one steal your joy.